This segment brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Welcome back to Farm Factor and the Kansas Soybean Update.
This is the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Shelby Neal, Director of State Governmental Affairs for the National Biodiesel Board, joins us. And Shelby, for almost a decade, California's low-carbon fuel standard program has been in effect. A lot of the focus has been its effects on gasoline, but it also affects biodiesel. So what is biodiesel's role in the LCFS?
The National Biodiesel Board's been partnering with the Kansas Soybean Commission for over a decade to develop a market in California, and it's just gone amazingly well. The market for biodiesel's gone from 14 million gallons in 2011 over 800 million gallons last year. So it's just unprecedented growth, and we're really excited about this collaboration that we've had with Kansas and the results for farmers.
Now, in the low-carbon fuel standards out in California, it is an incentive for those to use the biodiesel because of the credits they're able to earn.
24 states now have comprehensive greenhouse gas reduction goals and requirements. So this is going on all around us, and the challenge is finding low-carbon alternative fuels. And biodiesel is the best one of those. It's the least expensive. It has the best carbon score of any of those. And so that brings a lot of additional value. For example, when the biodiesel plant in Wichita, Kansas sends fuel to California, they get a credit of over $1 because of the low carbon score of that fuel. So not only is it 800 million gallons in California, it's 800 very profitable gallons.
And the growth in California proves that the demand is out there for a product like biodiesel.
I would go so far as to say the people who use biodiesel just love it. It enhances the durability and performance of engines. It burns 50% cleaner. It reduces carbon by 80%. It's sold at prices that are very similar to petroleum. And we haven't had a single issue in California ramping up from 400 million gallons to 800 million gallons. Truckers love it too. You'll see B15 to B20 at a lot of truck stops along I-70 in Kansas and other places.
Is there anything that would hamper the continued growth of biodiesel out in California?
It used to be people wanted to use 5% blends of biodiesel, and they wanted to use 10, and now 20% is actually the most common blend probably of biodiesel in the market. Well, now they want to use 50% blends of biodiesel or completely eliminate petroleum in the gallon and use 100% biodiesel. So there's still R&D work we need to do with that, with things like Underwriters Laboratory and ASTM. And, the California market, for example, is going to be 2 billion gallons by 2030.
Shelby Neal, Director of State Governmental Affairs for the National Biodiesel Board, joins us on the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Learn more at kansassoybeans.org. For Kansas Soybeans, I'm Greg Akagi.
After the break, Dwayne visits with Chad Ellis. Learn what the Noble Research Institute is and what services it offers to farmers and ranchers.